Manchester Derby. Why did we win? That's the question. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here to talk about the Manchester Derby. Why did we win? How did we win? What happened in the build-up around the game? Tactical analysis, all that jazz we're here to talk about, okay? But if you do enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. Focus is trash. Okay. Yes, drop a like and subscribe. Share it. Thank you for commenting recently, and those who do get involved. We're 16 off of 100 subs, man. I mean, I'm not gonna get a check for it now because YouTube just did the most, but hey, it's a start, okay? Anyway, let's talk about what went down. I'm gonna try to keep this video around 10 minutes because first of all, I'm not a good editor, so it's gonna take a long time, and secondly, I don't think you want to watch me for more than 10 minutes. Anyway, let's get into it. We just wasted a whole minute. Pogba is not what I want to talk about. First things first. For you City fans saying this is a second string team, no, it's not. Okay, I think United fans understand it's definitely not a second string team, because for a second string team, that is a good bloody second string team in comparison to United's first string team. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Gundogan, who's one of the best technical players, central midfield players in the world, unbelievable. You got him from Dortmund, where he was, I believe, vice captain at the time. Who cares? He is quality. Okay, starter for Germany easily. Instead of De Bruyne, it's not much of a difference. De Bruyne's a better passer, but in terms of technicality and just ability, Gundogan's probably better than De Bruyne. Yeah, and the biggest thing for me, the biggest change for City that probably influenced us actually getting the win, apart from Fabian Delph, who is a big change, but I mean, Mendy's out, and so he was playing Zinchenko, so I don't think, whatever. The biggest one for me was Danilo for Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker is a beast of a man. Not only is he a strong, brute guy, he's rapid as a mother flipper, okay? Yeah, we keep it censored on this channel, okay? Yes, but the biggest thing for me was I think he would have had Alexis Sanchez in his pocket. He's faster than Sanchez. He's stronger than Sanchez. Mind you, Sanchez was cutting into the middle quite a bit, so especially in the second half, so maybe it would have had a different influence anyway. But like I said, Kyle Walker is very, very fast. My biggest problem or biggest fear was that he would absolutely toy with Ashley Young. Ashley Young is quick, not quicker than Kyle Walker. Ashley Young is not strong, so Kyle Walker is strong. Not gonna work out. Thank you for playing Danilo. Danilo is a good passer of the ball. And back in his days at Madrid, he used to have pop shots and spank him in and all that. But Kyle Walker offers width and a lot more pace, than Danilo. And he even comes inside, Kyle Walker, too. He's just... Thank you, Pep, for being naive and not playing him. I don't care. And then Sterling instead of Aguero or Jesus. That was dumb. That's just your choice, Pep. I mean... He missed about 8,000 shots in that game, and we won't talk about it. Anyway, that's the first thing. Not a second string lineup. Second thing is, let's just get into the game. I don't want to talk any much more. Just, trying to keep this short. Okay, so to break this down, to put it simple, City came out in the first half. They were dominant, as City are at Etihad. After the first 10-15 minutes, because the first 10-15 minutes I think it could have been anyone's game, but then the corner changed it all, and that was in the 25th minute. Ball in, I don't even know who took the corner, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kompany, being the guy he is, I said this before, probably not on this channel, but not many people were gonna beat Vincent Kompany in a physical battle to the ball in the air. He's as tall as Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling's just a really slim dude, so it kind of makes him look a bit more large. But he's as tall as Smalling, and he definitely weighs more than Chris Smalling. Chris Smalling, I mean, soaking wet. I'm pretty sure I know I weigh more than Chris Smalling, so whatever. Yeah, but not many people are going to beat Vincent Kompany. Saying that to say, Smalling could have done better, but there's not much he could do. If there's one thing Company does well and exceptionally well, is head the ball. I mean, come on. I think he had like 3 goals in his first 5 games last season or something like that from headers alone. Regardless, Vincent Company, kudos. Smalling, leave it alone. And then we go on later in the game. Sterling's out on the wing, and I believe he just passes it into Gundogan, who sends Matic to the shops, and that was just not nice to watch. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of hurt my heart a little bit. Matic was sent to the shops. I don't even remember seeing Bailly in that play, to be honest. And Bailly is the right center half, and I don't remember seeing him even. I mean, I think he may have tried to block Gundogan's shot, but nah, fam, it wasn't happening. But then after that, City just were relentless and kept coming at us, and we were fortunate not to concede. Like I said, thank you to Raheem Sterling for just being the absolute Meltatron that he was on the day. He did not show up to play bars, and he just was putting everything wide over the bar, sideways, backwards. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Regardless, Raheem Sterling, thank you for giving us the W. Like I said, Pep didn't choose to play Aguero or Jesus. You play a one-striker formation, Pep Guardiola. I believe you can afford to play a Sergio Aguero or Jesus in this game. Who knows what he's got set up to play bloody well Liverpool on Wednesday. He's probably going to play like a 4-2-4 or something with Aguero and Jesus because he has to go for it. Regardless, he didn't, and he suffered. Unlucky, all right? And then we're down 2-0 going into halftime. Halftime brings forth one of the greatest halftime talks, motivational speeches ever. Was it really? No. It was just the obvious. Because according to Paul Pogba, Mourinho said, and I'm going to paraphrase because I don't know exactly what he said, but Pogba said something to the effect that Mourinho said, "You do not want to lose to Manchester City for 1 at the Etihad, and 2, or no, it was more like you don't want to lose and see them win the Premier League today against you at the Etihad." Obviously, we all know Mourinho's English isn't a 10 out of 10, but it was something to that effect. And let me just tell you, that was what everyone was saying all week. So you should have went in with that mentality from Jump Street, but you didn't, and you was down 2-0 in the first half. Well done. Anyway, we come in, second half, Paul Pogba is on and popping. He wants this bad, alright? He is ready to get her done, alright? That's weird. I sound like I was about to cry. Paul Pogba getting touches on the ball. Alexis Sanchez getting touches on the ball. Fluid football inbound. We are playing touches. Leading up to Pogba's second goal, which I'll get to actually, so I'm not even going to talk about that. The first goal was just simply beautiful. Okay, from a Man United perspective, if I see that goal and it's, how can I put this into, if that's, who would it did? If that was like Kagawa to, who was playing, I guess, nah, let's not even do that, alright? Let's just say it for what it was, okay? Beautiful play, Ander Herrera out to Alexis Sanchez, who goes down the wing, cuts back, sends Otamendi to the shops, goes inside, puts it back post, not back post, you can argue he was aiming back post. I don't know if my webcam keeps freezing, but I think it does, and it's going to make me cry, because this is the 3rd time I've done this. Anyway, what else went down? That was that, and then we started to get into the game. And literally 97 seconds later, we got a free kick. It wasn't a free kick. What am I saying? Alexis Sanchez receives the ball from Pogba out on the left wing, cuts inside. Paul Pogba says, "I'm going to town on you stupid Blues. I'm going to town to ruin yous." You might as well just take my channel down. That was bad. Anyway, Paul Pogba keeps running to the center of the box. Otamendi says, "I've lost him." What am I doing? Anyway, Alexis Sanchez, brilliant clipped over ball that he always known for at Arsenal. Trademark Alexis Sanchez, dink it over the flipping middle. And who's there other than Paul Pogba to get a brace? Man, I was losing my turd, okay? Because I said we keep it censored on this channel. I was losing it. And that was a brilliant header for one. It was great. And I enjoyed what I saw, okay? It's 10 minutes coming up now. It's 10 minutes now in the video, so I better try to wrap it up. Anyway, that was beautiful. Sanchez, man, I mean, I've been waiting for that guy all bloody game. And truth be told, it's not his fault, because he's been trying those. Paul Pogba hasn't been running forward. Paul Pogba hasn't been playing. Paul Pogba hasn't been running forward. The Scott McTominays of the world haven't been running forward. Lukaku is kind of the man who drags everyone around, so I don't expect him to really get in behind unless he's running from a deeper position. Regardless, as Pogba exclaimed, didn't exclaim, wrong grammar. As Pogba said after the game, those instructions came from Michael Carrick, who, look, man, if you want to manage United after, I mean, I'm pretty sure he would love to manage Manchester United. After Mourinho's gone, you're more than welcome, okay? Even if we don't win the league for your first 2 seasons as coach, just keep us in the top 4, okay? Michael Carrick, because Jose Mourinho is going to bring us to the Premier League, and I'll be okay with that, all right? Anyway, we move on later in the game, and not much later, to be fair. We were up and popping, okay? We were riding on the coattails of Jesus. What am I doing? Anyway, Alexis Sanchez gets a free kick, somewhat. And it's an awkward position. It's more kind of that same free kick that, ironic, when we beat City 4-2 at Old Trafford a couple seasons ago under Van Gaal. And it was whipped in. It was whipped in, and Chris Smalling, arguably offside, but I don't care. And he's there. He's wide open, like in a Ronaldo-esque fashion. And he puts it in a Ronaldo-esque fashion. English. It's not my first language, apparently. And he puts it in, side foots it in. A whip ball, more or less the same from Alexis Sanchez, more or less the same defending from Nicolas Otamendi. And it's 3-2! Come on, boys! I'm getting excited again. Yeah, that was brilliant to watch, and I enjoyed that. So, that was that. 3-2. Alexis Sanchez, 2 assists. Pogba, 2 goals. Chris Smalling showing up, being clutch again. Small-Dini is back, baby. Alright? Even though he pissed off in the first half. Regardless, that's 3-2. Alright? And then City rained on like all hell in the rest of the game for what was, I think, like 20 minutes remaining. And they had chances. But who else other than Big Dave to make the save? Okay? The man is the best in the world. If you don't agree, go home. If you're home, go to sleep. If you're sleeping, stay asleep. Whatever. Okay? That's 3-2. The game comes to a close. And there's how I sum it up. Okay? City came out in the first half and were riding on the coattails of those 2 goals. They were happy. They were excited. Manchester United came on in that second half and said, no, you're not going to do this against us. Okay? We're not only going to not lose to you, but we're going to beat you at your own bloody ground. Okay? You're the first team in the league, or the best team in the league, I should say. We're the second best. But we beat you at your ground. Yes, you beat us, but on aggregate, we beat you. So I'm going to just say that. I don't even care. Pep Guardiola, tactically naive. Simply how I'm going to leave it there. Okay? And last but not least, before we leave, I'm going to address Paul Pogba and the Pep thing and pundits talking about Pogba. So, obviously, Pep said some things before the derby just were rendered useless. He was saying that he was offered Pogba. Not true. Shut up. Go home. You're useless with your bald head. Just going to dismiss that. I was going to talk about it a bit more, but this video is already long. Secondly, Paul Pogba is not liked by several pundits, and I'm just going to be blatant about it. I don't even care at this point. I mean, I'm not sponsored by anyone, so I can be as blatant as I want about this. I think it's simply a race thing. I'm not going to lie. I think it's simply, I mean, why are you coming at his hair? Genuinely, that's the only reason they get upset, because he dances as well. I mean, I don't want to offend anyone, but I mean, there are white people who can dance, right? And that's great. But Paul Pogba is a black guy who dances, and they also come on Lingard for doing the same thing. You don't see Rashford dance. That's why people love Rashford, and especially because he's English. He doesn't get that. But Paul Pogba's a French guy with the nappy here, okay, of a black man. And we're just on him. I mean, you look at other football players who dye their hair all the time. white dudes, not a problem. Okay, it's just that simple, and that's the end. I don't want to end it on a sour note, but that's it. Okay, if you did enjoy, drop a like and subscribe. Okay, we won the Manchester Derby. I think that cancels out going on to the Champions League. I don't think it necessarily cancels it out, but I think it kind of turns the leaf or turns us onto a new page, just to end the season on a brighter spectrum. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. It's been your boy Dave. It's been Man United Talks. Drop a like and subscribe. Follow me and all that good stuff. Alright. And deuces. Booyah!